de cual le pateo popular. Paling kan tengah di KK sama. Kan aku suka sini pen latihan pa di Tomno.
Latihan pa untuk desain background mod iya ông game đi ngà nó tên thì mod mà cầm cho dâu im trong lều để mình còn hắn thì nó téo với đặc biệt nên đây là im là ngày sập mình chỉ của game đi. I will be telling the background story of Tawh in his boyhood. Tawh was born in 1859 at a Canadian's residence, which was situated at the east end of the military football field of modern Tallinn. Tawh was brought up on an ordinary, normal child according to the traditional patterns of life. He tended his father's mountains and goats in the grazing of Tallinn, namely at Van Stom-Dim, Royal Mortug, and sometimes far away at Tuambon, which is also called Kennedy Peak. He freely associated with his boyhood friends such as Mikang, who later became chief of the Gamhao tribe, and Dimkang, another relative who later became headman of Nyanung. When he was old enough, he was sent to Morbem by his parents, according to the practice of those days, to learn the traction of war and to be able to speak the language of Daizam. In those days, the enemies did not dare to kill a captive who spoke the loyal language of Daizam. When he returned from Walbam, he helped his father in the common and normal occupation of all people, that is cultivation. Now, the telling initial call of the prophet. When he was living a normal and healthy life, he was involved in a prophecy concerning the destruction of Tallinn, which was at the zenith of its power. Pasian commanded him to speak up, but nobody believed him, and he composed the following song. Thằng ba là già xe ra mang tông đâm khá hèm in giang upap bội lộ qua van nói sen tông đâm xin chú which translate to Thou, Pasian of Pasian, reigning on high, I heard a hymn, thy word, unheard, unknown in days of yore, Pasians prevails through all the land. Now we're going to move on to the flight to LaiPian. Sometime later, the British began their campaign to annex the Chin Hills. The Chins made a brave stand against the invader, but had to give in to superior force. They advanced into the Chin Hills and captured and burned Tallinn. Its population scattered in all directions. Khanlian and his family fled to LaiPian, about 6 miles north of Tallinn. At LaiPian, Tawh continued to receive revelation from Pasian. But as nobody believed him, he became ill and remained an invalid for 15 years. During his long illness, he had communication from Pasian in the form of visions and dreams. Hitagatben konjik jing tuno hina aban ban in maila magic agi kon piamom again son la ni hitagatben tu ni la te thi dingma konjik omok san hin ji ni lung đồng.